Hey there, this is Matt, and welcome back to my channel where I talk about my journey as a UPS package handler, specifically as a side hustle. I have a normal 9 to 5 job, and I'm continuing to do that job in addition to working my UPS job early in the mornings from Tuesday through Saturday. So today is Saturday, November 25th, which means yesterday was Black Friday. This week was Thanksgiving week. And this week is kind of like the pre-peak week, even though this is the first week where we've seen a notably different schedule. I believe that the volumes going into Black Friday certainly are a little bit different than those right after Black Friday. So I wanted to talk just a little bit about what that experience has been like, what the volumes have been like. And so the schedules this week are in the vicinity of an hour to an hour and a half earlier than our schedules had been previously. And my main question going into that was, as we see the schedules change, how does that change the busyness, the feeling of busyness for an individual preloader? Because, you know, the amount of daily volume at the hub goes up notably at peak volume times, and I'm sure from where it is right now, like I said, I think the volume will continue to increase. Next week will very likely be significantly higher. But they've continued to bring in new hire groups every week, and those people are the people that have stayed have started to significantly pick up their workload, and they've added many additional trucks at our hub so that the conveyor is longer. They're using like larger sections of it. They're also using rollers going off of the sides of the conveyor to go to specific loading areas. And so with that said, my experience so far has been that an individual preloader, at least this week, is still doing roughly the same amount of volume as they normally would. There are some maybe specific situations outside of this, but generally an individual preloader is doing about the same amount of volume as they were prior to this week. However, the schedule is longer. And so in some ways, and again, I'm keeping those comments to this week for right now because next week may be different. In some ways, it makes the environment slightly more chill because you're doing about the same amount of work, but over an additional hour, let's say. And so if you are normally loading, let's say 3 trucks with 300 to 400 packages each, you're still doing that, but you have it's coming to you through the conveyor over the course of like an extra hour or an hour and a half. And so so your pace of your packages arriving can somewhat slow down a bit. Now, I do believe and have certainly heard stories that over the next couple of weeks, we will likely see the number of packages in each truck go up, as the residential areas are certainly doing a lot of Black Friday shopping, and then the businesses that we deliver to are going to be potentially ordering more product due to keeping up with holiday shopping and that sort of thing, if there are businesses affected by that. So I will keep you posted here over the next couple weeks as to what the schedules look like. But again, this week of Black Friday, it's about an hour to an hour and a half early that we've come in. Number of pieces per person seems to be about the same, but they are running more individual people and more trucks. So that's been where we're at so far. We did, by the way, get Thanksgiving off. As it stands today, I actually don't know if we got paid for Thanksgiving or not. I'll give an update on that. It will probably be then indicative as to what Christmas will be like. So if you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comment section below. I did this week go over 100 subscribers, which is really cool. I started this YouTube channel just hopefully to help people that are interested in doing something like this, and to encourage you, and at least for those who have followed the channel, that's kind of neat that we've had some engagement, and hopefully been able to encourage some people into getting through that first couple weeks, and being able to find enjoyment doing this job. So I think that's all I have for today, and I will get back with you soon. Bye-bye.